This was yesterday's results. We were up about 10. Is that correct, Doug?
We were up about 10.
Didn't do much. All right, Doug
No.
Emmett is here. Up is better than down. From Ameriprise Financial, and tell us what's going on in the markets today.
We really gave back a lot of the gains that we had early on yesterday morning. People kind of getting a little more cautious heading into the Fed meeting today. Fed announcement due out about 9:30 our time, and then Ben Bernanke, Fed chief, will speak at 11:15. So,
and depending on the words that fall out of his mouth, we'll be happy or sad.
Right, exactly. We're looking
crazy?
open down just a bit this morning as jobless claims were slightly higher.
Okay, from a business perspective, people are excited about the iPhone 5 for personal reasons, but what's it mean to the business world?
Well, the business world, the analysts were buzzing out there trying to come up with a price target to put on that. Where is Apple's stock price going to go based upon this iPhone 5 going into the holiday season? You got potential other announcements with the mini iPad, the Apple TV, and over the course of the next couple of years, this phone, of course, should double in sales. So where's the price target going to go? Well, many analysts have $700, $800. It closed yesterday in the high 600s. One analyst put out there a $1,650 price target by 2015 on Apple.
Is Apple one of those stocks that's just never going to split? It's just going to
It'll be interesting to see when they finally do that. At some point, they probably will. But right now,
otherwise, it's Berkshire Hathaway.
Yeah, okay. Exactly. Interesting.
Recently, we've been talking about Abercrombie and Fitch, and it looks like they might have some changes coming.
Right, big changes. Yesterday announced Abercrombie finally, I guess, succumbed to shareholder pressure because they announced that they have hired investment bank Goldman Sachs to look at other options. And typically what that means is they're up for sale. So Abercrombie, the profits were down over 50% in the last quarter. Stock price down over 45% in the last year. So big issues going on there with losing market share, and we'll see what happens with that.
Okay, enough about the wrinkly clothes. Let's brag about your alma mater.
That's right. Little publicity for UCD in the high rankings again. U.S. News and World Report out with their college rankings, and UC Davis was ranked number 8 in the country in public universities.
That's pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive, and they stayed, and of all universities, including private, they stayed at 38, which was the same ranking they held last year. So, very high praise for UC Davis.
You know, and good for Davis. I mean, it's a college town, and it's recognized internationally as having this really fine university. That's really great. Where are we going tomorrow?
Tomorrow we've got retail sales numbers, which will be interesting to see going into the holiday season and how some of these retailers are shaping up with their numbers.
Already talking about the holiday season.
I will react to Bernanke, whatever he says today.
Exactly.
So thanks very much. If you have any questions for Doug Emmett, you can send him an email. The address is money@fox40.com, or give him a chat over there at Ameriprise Financial.
And now on to Sheldon Norvis in the Atlanta